Welcome in. Thanks for joining us for the WHHI Daily News, where we strive to bring you more Lowcountry news more often. I'm Bob Stevens. And yes, welcome back to some form of normalcy after last week's storm. Hope you're okay after being in line at the dump or the car wash early this week. Schools back on normal schedules, though Beaufort County schools are now going to have to find an extra makeup day after using all their e-learning days. Town and county offices reopened on Monday, and the weather has returned to what we're more used to in the Lowcountry, at least temperature-wise. We'll have the latest forecast, by the way, coming up in just a few minutes. All right, here's an odd benefit of last week's snowstorm. It did allow the folks at Alpha Genesis to literally track down the last 3 missing monkeys from their escape back in early November. The 43 monkeys that got out are all back home in their Yemisi enclosures and reportedly in good condition. The U.S. Department of Agriculture is still investigating the monkeys' escape, and whistleblower reports of deaths at the facility after another incident. Primates bred at the facility have been used to study Zika, COVID-19, and RSV vaccines. While most of us spent last week hunkering down from the rare winter storm, the blueberry farmers at Coosaw Farms in St. Helena Island were fighting back, actually pre-freezing their crop, running their sprinklers before the storm to put an icy coating on the berries that actually insulated them before the temperatures got really cold. We're not going to know if it worked or not until the harvest in April. Strawberry farms in northern Beaufort County were also impacted by the storm and the cold. Most of the watermelons and tomatoes, at least, have not been planted yet. The state legislature will be back at work this week. A couple of 100 bills were pre-filed before the session even started. Among the more popular bills are a third run at allowing school vouchers to be used for private school tuition. This third run proposing the use of state lottery money instead of tax dollars. There'll also be an effort to raise starting teacher salaries to $50,000, up from the $47,000 currently. There's even a suggestion of maybe starting pay could target the national average, not just the regional average, though that national starting salary is almost $72,000 a year. There will be another attempt to pass a hate crimes law 10 years after the Mother Emanuel massacre. Wyoming's the only other state without a specific hate crimes law. Lowcountry State Senator Tom Davis is trying to restart the Sumner nuclear project. If there are private companies who are interested, he'll talk more about that tomorrow with us. With university diversity, equity, and inclusion policies being attacked, there's going to be a move to restrict DEI policies at South Carolina colleges too. And there is a decent chance that baby food and baby formula might join the list of sales tax exempt foods this session. As for an interesting long shot bill, while the governor and Republican supermajorities in both houses have vehemently been against expanding Medicaid coverage under Obamacare, making us only one of 10 states that hasn't done it, and depriving coverage for 350,000 of our neighbors, there is a bill to put it up for a vote of the people. We'll see how far that goes. And with the Oscar nominations out, you've got that 2025 calendar out now too. It is time to start marking it up with events. Turn the page to February. You can add the 19th Annual Beaufort International Film Festival, February 18th through the 23rd. Festival organizers took the New Year's holiday to announce 54 films and 5 screenplays will be shown and judged out of 500 submissions from 33 countries. If you want to know more about the features, short films, student films, screenplays, and animations that made the cut, visit BeaufortFilmFestival.com. For more details on these stories and other Lowcountry news, we invite you to visit sources listed on your screen. Much more coming up on the WHHI Daily News. We're going to talk with Tom Reitz, County Councilor from the southern end of Hilton Head Island, about the big changes that have come about at the county council level. We'll also talk about the 278 corridor project with him. We've got more coming up with Courtney Hampson of Bluffton Self-Help about their need for a whole lot of help, especially after last week's storm. Stay with us.